Greetings, greetings. I'm going to share this quickly and do a video about words and these interpretations. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with the word pagans. So we live in a culture that let me just say something about words in general. Words have the power to dehumanize people. And the word pagan is one of them. I want to mention also that there is an indigenous tribe native to the Americas called the Pagans. I find that there is quite a unique conclusion that there is an indigenous group that shares a similar name to the word pagan. So, in doing research, I have lots of books. One of the books I have is a Webster's Thesaurus. And in this book, I looked up the word pagan. And the word means people of the earth, and it relates to the word heathen. Now, heather is a plant that grows very wildly on all parts of this planet. And actually, the name heather comes from the heath plant. Heather is the flower that comes from the heath plant. And so pagans/heathens are people that lived amongst these plants or of the earth. And most of those people were very dark. Very, very dark. And so we live in a culture now, especially many of us who have been indoctrined in history and religions that teach us something basic, that this group of people worships many gods. That is actually not true. Also, that this group of people may practice a ritual that is considered evil. So again, we're talking about a word that dehumanizes people. And if you want to talk about religion and mix it in with these words, evil comes from Eve, who is a feminine divine, and has been, same with the word devil, Devi or diva, as many people have called themselves, is related to that word devil. These are just interpretations that have been put upon us so that our perceptions of others deem it worthy to wreak havoc upon them. Take their land, take away their rights to practice their religious beliefs or their spiritual beliefs. And this leads me to the word Satanism. So it's also another word that dehumanizes, and this relates to spiritual beings. And actually, if you're going off of religion, Lucifer or Satan are angels. They are superior beings that are still under, quote unquote, God's demand. Also, if we look at Saturn, relates to Satan. And Saturn originally was deemed a female planet, and over time was changed into a masculine planet. And also we know that Sabbath's day is technically a Saturday. That is to be the day that we give worship to the Creator. These are all words that carry extra meaning, and also through our teachings, we have been mistaught. We've been mistaught. We've been mistaught about words. We've been mistaught about other practices. This came about because a share about yoga was offered, and it was a really cool video about a young man who is the youngest yoga instructor in America, and how healing it is, what his experience was, and sharing that with people. And somebody's response was that yoga is satanic, is an evil satanic ritual. Yoga was practiced by the yogis or yoginas or yogas, people who over and understood the energies within the body. These are talked about within all religions. The points within the body, the temple within, that is to be recognized, healed, fed well, recognized by you mentally, the physical body. And so in yoga, what they would do is they would practice these movements and breathing to connect to the earth, because it's about balance. It's about stretching and strengthening muscles, and it's about breath. And then they would go into meditation. And meditation is mentioned many, many times, specifically in Psalms in the Bible. So in research and in overstanding, we look at meanings of words and look at where they come from and look at what they create. And if they create a sense of fear, I challenge you to look into that, because we are all capable. We're all capable of many things. And to decide that something that is healing and beneficial for a wide variety of people. Also, we're talking about mental awareness, where you take the time to over and understand your own mental awareness, your own consciousness and subconsciousness about who you are and what you are wanting to give back to the planet and to others in the aspect of spirituality. So, once again, I want to remind those, paganism is a word that has been given to people to dehumanize them and to make it okay for others to judge what others do spiritually. This is how this land was even overtaken, by people deciding that those that were already here were something was wicked or wrong with their practices. They worshiped the land and each other and the animals and the trees, and it was stolen behind religion and what people think is right. So that is my message for the day, a little short video. Please, when you get a chance, check out some books. Do some reading. Read about the Sibyls, the Black Doves, the Prophetesses. Every single piece of information has been downloaded and shared and then ultimately usurped by patriarchy from matriarchy and the prophetesses and the Black Goddess. Peace and love. Have a beautiful day. Take care.